Hello YouTube. So if you remember, we talked about get request in a previous video and saw how we can return at different types of responses. So today we're going to talk about post method. So post method is basically used when we want to create something. So we are gonna create another endpoint which will be to have path name, and method will return, and method will be return a response name, same as in the previous endpoints, and it will be named save name. Okay, so we are gonna accept here request body which you want to be validated, and that request body will be name, and we will return name service, and we want save method. So currently we don't have that save method and we need to create it. It's possibly the easiest method to create because we will return name and method will be named save, and that repository will save a name, and that's it. I think that's it. So save name, and we need to build response build, and now we will have data list of our types doesn't match, so we need to add name here. Okay, now we have the method. We need to run application and to start a postman. Just give me some time. Our application started and JSON is postman is loading, so we're gonna create our application started and JSON is postman is loading, so we're gonna create a new method. So we will have post post request on localhost 8081, name, method will be post, and body should be like this. So body that should be sent will be like this. Okay, so just copy it, not to type it, not to lose time, and I have to say that it's JSON. I can beautify it, and now we will change. We do not send ID, we will just change the values here and send. We will send Dart Vader, that star. Okay, let's see what we've done. Okay, we got some internal error. So what we need to do is okay, so we need IDs because we didn't set the generation type for this. Generate value, the strategy, auto. I think that's what we need. Let's just check it. In this case, if this works, we do not need to set ID right here. Why it is better to set ID in the code like here? It's because we don't have to think about uniqueness and the other stuff. The code will do this itself. So let's try it. Okay, we got same error. Okay, this is just some stuff I have to fix like this. Update. We need to update because we changed the model. We need to update our database. This is the easiest way to do right now, so I will just rerun the application and see if it helps. Okay, so we updated the database and still we have the same error. Okay, I don't know what it's now. Oh, duplicate entry from primary key or key primary. Okay, so this wasn't the. This is your identity. Identity will use a database as a key generator, so we will see what it does. Okay, so yeah, that's a solution. Sorry about all the previous mistakes, but that's just that is just the way it works. You know, you have to experiment a little if you are not sure how it actually works. So we created our record. We can search by first name if you want, and receive or fetch this record. So what I wanted to show you additionally is put record, put mapping. That is the path. That will be same as for post, but just we'll have some path parameter that will be ID. So we want to send an ID and to update existing records. So public response name, update name with we'll have request parameter and it will be ID. Okay, that's it. And we need to define what value, what type and what name will be for that parameter be. So long ID, and other parameter will be request body name. So that's it. We need to call name service right now, sorry, and to create update method. So in order to do that, we need to create another method here. Public will return name, update will be name for this method, will pass ID and name itself. So what we want to do is to check if a record with this ID exists in our database or do not. So we'll have let's see, boolean define exists and name repository will check exists by ID and we can pass ID. So if exists, if it's true, we will set this if it exists, we will fetch that record, or we can see if there is any better solution for this. So find by ID. Oh, this is way better, sorry. Optional name will be type and existing name. So this will be called, I'm sorry if it exists, is present. We need to set a name set id existing name get id. So what we did now is just assign an existing name id to the name id in order to write that data into database with correct id. So we'll just return name repository and save name. So there is some better way to write this in functional style, so it will be a little better written. So if existing name is present, if present, existing name if present, the value of that existing name will be name.setId value.getId. It's just a functional way of writing this line of code. So we can change this to S or something, whatever you like or whatever seems appropriate to you. So we will return to name controller to update record with ID and name. Okay, so we'll reload the application. Oh, sorry, we need to return response like this. My bad. There is an issue here. So data will be in this way list dot off. This is of collection framework. Yeah, we will run application now, and wait. Yeah, I will explain this later why it's glowing like this. Okay, so we'll create another method which will be we'll update existing record put method and get master. Yeah, I think that is the first record. Yeah, we'll update this row JSON. Oh, sorry. Beautify. Okay, so Master Djordje will not live on Dagobah planet anymore. He will live on Earth from now on. So we want to change that and see if it works. And we have badge request. So why is badge request?
A few moments later.
Guys, I think I found what is the issue. Path variable should be like this. It's my bad. I made a mistake. So okay, let's see what we have here. And now we have the correct answer. So Djordje is living now on Earth. So if we open the database and we go to localhost database, we'll see that Djordje is living on Earth. So that's it. And another method I want to show you is delete. It's the same as put request but without body. So we just want to send an ID and to tell it just delete the goddamn record. So we don't have that in name service, so we need to create, oh sorry, I need to import. We need to create public, what should we do here? It will just delete it with any response. So delete or delete by ID. I think that's appropriate name. So just the name service delete by ID, and that ID should be here. And yep, we got it here. Delete by ID and pass ID, response void, and HTTP response status should be accepted, I think, if that is 201, or okay. I think we're good with just okay for now, so we'll just do this no return, not anything, and let's try it. We will now delete Yoda, or I don't know, Darth Vader, because he's the bad guy here. So the ID of Darth Vader is 3, and now we're gonna delete with ID 3. Okay, we got status okay. We should go to the database and see if there is Darth Vader. So, oh no, there is no Darth Vader anymore. So we actually did it. So that would be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe in order to motivate me to do a little more of these tutorials, because I have a lot of things to show you and teach you. This is just the beginning. There is a lot of things that can be improved here, so we'll build this project together and see how it will evolve into something nice, I think. So if you have any other ideas what we can implement here, just send me an email or leave a comment. That would be it. So bye bye.